style. My top three books. Third place, Charles Dickens' A Tale of Two Cities. It's just one of these books that has everything. Well, actually, all of the top three do, but it takes you on a massive emotional roller coaster of something impendingly bad going to happen. There is this sort of impending doom through the book, and you know that it's not going to end well. And by the time you get to the last word of the last page, if you're not crying, I'm not going to sweepingly generalise it, but there is a strong chance that you have no soul. Second, John Irving's A Prayer for Owen Meany, a book I read about 10 years ago. I'd never really heard of Irving, never heard of the book. I think I heard somebody talking about it on a review show or something like that, and I just thought, I'm going to give that a go. I saw a copy in a bookshop one day, I picked it up and I thought I'd give it a go, and it's just this wonderful sort of moral tale. There's a lot in there about family relationships, about how small towns work and small communities pull together. There's a fair amount in there about fate and religion. You know, some big kind of themes that it deals with. But at the same time, there's this very human story with some absolute laugh out loud moments, characters that you engage with, and it just pulls you in. And again, there are points where you will be crying because not very nice things can happen to very nice people. On a less sombre and more positive note, the top book is actually Alexandre Dumas' The Count of Monte Cristo, which isn't really that sad. There are a couple of sad bits, but it's an invigorating, exciting adventure story. It's 1,300 pages that just go like that, leap off at you, and just keep you engaged and flying along. You know, there's about 100 pages of a bloke in prison, and it's still incredibly exciting. It's a very good moral tale. Everybody kind of ends up where they should be in terms of their moral compass, and the right things do happen to the right people, and it's a very satisfying end, and it's got a lot to say about the human condition, about what it is to be a person, and the nature of fate and revenge, and how it is possible, if somebody wrongs you, for you to bide your time and set the record straight and balance the books, but to keep your dignity and respect at the same time. You know, all three books I would recommend to anybody. In fact, any book I would recommend to anybody. Even reading a bad book will sort of broaden your knowledge and your experience and your horizons. So, whatever you're doing, stop it and read. Unless you are actually reading, in which case, carry on. Good work. Anyway, starting to ramble a little bit now. So just a little bit on what's to come. I'm going to try to update a little more regularly, as I say. It's going to be a bit more pop culture focused, so there's going to be a few bits about music, a few bits about film, probably some television bits, a few of Cookie's patented top fives thrown in there here and there. I'm sure there's going to be plenty about the new series of Doctor Who when it all kicks off in sort of 2 or 3 weeks' time. Might sling a couple of episode or mid-season reviews in. Going to be babbling on about Jenna Louise Coleman a hell of a lot because big fan, do like her a lot. And yeah, you'll unfortunately be seeing a lot more of my ugly mug, or if this is out of focus, the wall just to the left, or the cardboard cutout just to the right of my ugly mug. So any suggestions for lighting changes, scene changes, subjects, costume changes? I'm sporting the highly oversized Chicago Bears shirt today, which is my favourite garment in the entire world, but I've got a wardrobe that can cover just about anything. Just give me a shout. All feedback good, and I'll hopefully speak to you and see you next time. Thanks very much. Bye bye now.